It is good, yo. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're going to be going over the new Season 3 Select as well as Deck the Hall set in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM. We're also going to be talking about this Season 3 Michael Cooper that did get released today in that Christmas type of event, and how good this card truly is. Because I think for Amethyst, as far as Amethysts are concerned, there are not many better in my team. But you guys can kind of see what we've got going on. Got a lot of these players. We're going to go through them relatively quickly. Starting with the Emerald. Scottie Pippen, my fault. Decent speed, decent lateral quickness. A guy that for an Emerald can get you a stop. And honestly, with this 62 3-ball, I hate to say it like this, you can kind of green shots with them. I hate to say it like that, but you will be able to. James Worthy up next, 6'9", 7-foot wingspan. Not a great 3-ball, but again, might be able to green that rare shot with them. Mid-70s, everything across the board. Not a guy I would personally recommend running. Larry Bird up next. He can shoot the ball, but his speed out of 47 is crazy. Defensively, not great either. I mean, not a card I would ever run. I mean, as far as Emeralds, I'm running Scottie Pippen over James Worthy and Larry Bird. Big Yao up next. Look. He's 7'6". I can't sit here and say he's going to be horrible. At 7'6", run the card if you want to. He can be a cheese ball in offline type of modes. It's that simple. Next up, guys, we do see Michael Jordan. Yes, he's going to be able to defend decently, as MJ usually is. Can dunk decently as well. This card's not a total garbage man in my team. I don't know why they gave him so many shooting badges for him having a 43 ball, though. That doesn't quite make sense to me. Kobe Bean Bryant up next. Decent speed. Defensively not great. 3-ball gonna be able to green with that 69 3-ball occasionally. Not great defense though. Again, these cards are emeralds. You can't expect too much out of them. Tim Duncan, a garbage man. He can't do anything on the court. At least some of these other cards can do something on the court. He can do nothing. Chris Bosh up next can shoot, can play decent defense. This is our best emerald we've seen so far, and it's not particularly close. Can shoot, can knock down shots, play somewhat decent defense. Gold catch and shoot as well. He is solid for an emerald card. Next up, LeBron James, another really solid emerald card. Can dunk decent, can play decent defense, has bronze player build. Really solid for an emerald card. All right, are we done with the emeralds? Not quite. We got Kevin Durant up next. Not great. I prefer a guy like LeBron James over a Kevin Durant every day of the week. Steph Curry up next, 84 3-ball, decent speed. Problem is on the defensive end of the court. I know if you need a quick bucket, yes, Steph is going to be fine. The 84 3-ball isn't that great, though, especially with all bronze shooting badges. Definitely better options in my team. JT up next, decent 3-ball, decent enough defensively. Would I play him over Bron? No. Would I play him over a guy like KD's Emerald? Absolutely. Next up, Emerald Devin Booker. Not great. Good, decent shooting badges, though, but a 73 ball for Devin Booker is crazy. At least give him somewhat of a better 3-ball. Next, we're to the Sapphires. These cards should be a little bit better. KG's not very good, though, in general. Decent speed, decent defensively, but no 3-ball. Definitely ruins the purpose of running a guy like KG, in my opinion. Clyde the Glide up next. Good speed, good driving dunk. This card can play a little bit. Is he great? No, because he can't shoot still to this day. But he can driving dunk. It's solid and play a little bit of defense. Can Clyde Drexler. Dominique Wilkins, 88 speed, decent driving dunk. Again, similar to it. If you need dunks with Sapphire cards, Clyde, Dominique, they can get the job done for you. Hakeem the Dream up next. Can't shoot, but his speed's not that bad. Can play a little bit of defense. Not a Sapphire I'd really recommend running. So far, these Sapphires and Rubies haven't been too great. Our first actual David Robinson card. Yeah, we've been wanting David Robinson, and 2K says, okay, here you guys go. He's horrible, okay? It's that simple. Yes, he's 7'1", but the card stinks. Can't shoot, can't do nothing. Mitch Richmond up next. Decent 3-ball, decent speed, decent lateral quickness. Maybe one of the best Sapphires we've seen thus far. Can handle the ball decently as well. He's not an absolute garbage man in my team for what we have seen. Next up, Bill Russell. We know he's going to be a garbage man, but he does have decent speed and decent, defense. Honestly, for a Sapphire, you can do a lot worse than Bill Russell. Jason Kidd up next. Great speed, great defensively. This is one of the best Sapphires we've seen, strictly because he can play defense. Offensively, obviously, is not going to be great. We know that. Can't really shoot, can't really dunk or do anything, but defensively can definitely hold it down. Ray Allen up next, 88 3-ball, 79 speed, lateral quickness, decent shooting badges. Defensively, it's okay. Can hold it down at least solid enough. I'm not going to say it's great, but solid enough. This Ray Allen can be run because he's got an 88 3-ball, which is pretty solid in general. Lonzo Mourning up next. Not great 3-ball, not great speed, low lateral quickness. Can do a lot better than Zoe. Not a card I recommend running, although, I mean, he can kind of do everything. Kind of. I mean, not great, but kind of. Can kind of hold it down defensively. 73 ball could do a lot worse. Sapphire Ja, not bad. Reminds me of the starter card Ja. I mean, because his release is outstanding, could probably make Ja work, I guess. Sapphire Luka up next. Not a card I'd ever make work. I mean, I know he's 6'7", but not very good in general. Jerry West, 85 3-ball, decent defensively, 81 speed, decent playmaker. Badge-wise, you're not going to get many better rubies. The thing is, he is going to have that Jerry West dribble style, which is horrible and kind of does ruin the card in general. Next up, Gary Payton, low 3-ball, decent speed, decent lateral quickness. In general, Gary Payton, I mean, he's defensively going to get the job done. It's that simple. Now, on the offensive end of the court, with his 3-ball not being great, that's where he might be a little bit of a liability. Next up, guys, we do see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem's height is good. That's the one thing about Kareem. He's going to be 7'2". He's going to hold it down on that defensive end of the court. The problem is, yes, he's going to be able to mash. He's going to be able to shoot the ball decently, but, I mean, is that enough to run him? I don't know. I really don't know because, I mean, look, as a Ruby, maybe he's fine. But anything other than that, I don't know. He's not great. And even for a Ruby, not a card I necessarily recommend running. Dr. J up next, 67 3-ball, 85 speed. Defensively, not bad either. I mean, in general, there's way worse guys in my team. The question is, are you going to be able to shoot with Dr. J or not? My kind of opinion on that is you're probably not going to be able to consistently knock down shots with Dr. J. Kevin McHale up next, 67 3-ball, bad speed, defensively not great. Not one of my favorite Rubies we have seen thus far. Big Wilt up next, 52 speed is crazy for Wilt. That is really slow, 54 lateral quickness, but similar to Kareem, I guess he can hold it down for you on the interior if you need that. Ruby Magic up next. This card's really solid. For what he is, Ruby Magic Johnson is really solid. If you do need a point guard for limited, definitely one of the best point guards at that Ruby tier in general. I mean, I know his driving dunk's not great, but he's got great height, decent 3-ball, decent defense, can hold it down. Artis Gilmore, basically another version of like a Kareem, of a Wilt. Going to be a long guy that can hold it down in the interior. That's basically what he's going to give you. Joel Embiid up next, 76 3-ball, decent speed, lateral quickness. Not bad for a stretch big. A card I love, no, but for a stretch big, I think you can do a lot worse at that Ruby tier. Jokic up next, 75 3-balls, 58 speed, 32 lateral quickness, horrible defensively. Definitely would recommend Embiid over a guy like Nikola Jokic. Walt Frazier up next, 82 3-ball, 89 speed, really solid defensively. For an amethyst, can do a lot worse. Is Walt Frazier good? No. But again, you can do a lot worse at that amethyst tier. Next up, guys, we do see Big Ben Wallace, 83 speed, great defensively. I know Unbeatable Jacobs happy with the defense that this card's getting. Obviously, offensively, not great, but again, for an amethyst card at that, at that center position, can hold it down decently. Jerry Lucas, you know he's going to be able to shoot the ball. What else does Jerry Lucas really give you? Not much, but can knock down shots at a high rate at that amethyst tier. Big Oscar up next. We've wanted a good Oscar for quite some time. So Oscar for an amethyst is good, but for an overall point guard is not great. But you do need a point guard in my team, limited stuff like that. I've heard nothing but good things about what Oscar is going to be able to do for us this year. Michael Cooper up next, 87 3-ball, 88 speed. Really solid defensively as well. 86 interior, good perimeter. Hall of Fame menace. Just really solid in general. Comes with Unpluckable. This is the free card that everybody's going to get today for that Christmas event. And a really solid amethyst at that. I know a lot of people maybe have been upset at what the cards we've been getting at that Ruby tier. But Michael Cooper is a really, really solid option. Next up, guys, we do see a CP3. And obviously, he's only 6 feet tall, which is going to be pretty tough. Does have the Hall of Fame dimer. Decent enough as an all-around point guard, but he's only 6 feet tall. Can he play? I hate to break it to you guys, probably not. Now to the diamonds here. Obviously, you got to lock in sets to get these guys. Adrian Dantley up first. I mean, is he worth the lock in? No. There is no reason to lock this card in unless you're a really big card collector level, basic dribble style, not a good release. Just really not good in general. Bernard King up next, 83 ball, decent speed. What is his defense? 74 interior, 78 perimeter, a garbage man in my team. I'm just telling you guys how it is. Bernard King, not good in general. And last but certainly not least, guys, you do get the pink diamond Billy Cunningham. 77 3-ball, great standing driving dunk, solid playmaker, 88 speed, solid defensively. Okay, what are his SIGs looking like? Draymond base on normal timing, normal leaner, pro dribble style. Okay, I don't mind it, Billy Cunningham. Now, are you the best in the game? No, because you lack a lot of these shooting badges. But as an overall card, at 6'6", at the 3, he's not horrible. Nothing in this set is really worth it. I'm just going to be honest with you. These sets are always pretty bad. Ruby Magic's the highlight of the set. That's all I can really say, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are doing it. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.